Hi guys, I'm Shigetao here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today guys, I'm going to narrate to you on how I received news that my dad was normal. And if you can recall in my other video, I had narrated to you on how I received news that my mom was normal. This time round, it is my dad. And it's too bad that they both left us. May they rest in peace. And guys, if you're new here in my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And I always insist that you hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you shall be notified. Stay tuned. I'll begin by introducing my late father. He was a well-known veterinary officer, and during those days, there were not very many, and he used to be very aggressive in his work. He was well-known, and he was so friendly, by the way. If you got along well, you are lucky to have him as a friend. Another thing about my dad is that he was very tough, very strict, and most of the times we used to imitate him while he left for a job. So because there were some quotes that he would not leave behind. My sisters and brothers can attest that there were these quotes that he used to make every day, such like he could find us in the kitchen tunapiga mastori huko with my mom, and he would come at night and tell us that too many cooks spoil the broth. Yeah, that was the first quote that he used to make every night, every evening. He used to come and find us at the kitchen. The other quote he used to make was, if all people entered the house and the last person would not shut the door, he used to tell that person, always shut the door behind you. He used to say that. Then there was this other one that he could maybe lecture someone, and kids mnaanza kucheka cheka. So he used to tell us, I do not want that sort of laughing. I do not want that sort of laughing. And tunacheka tu kimoyo moyo. So he was like that, and so many other things that we can recall. And the other thing is that he was very good in composition writing, and everyone took after him. Everyone took after him, even those who call him Karatpa. Normally, when I find what they write or what they get in English, you'll find that they have done exemplary well, because he used to show us how to write compositions. He used to correct us. If you shrub, he would correct you there and there. So that was my dad. I forgot to tell you that my dad was a churchman, and he used to be a very committed Catholic churchman. So every morning he would wake up, go to church service, and he was very strict on that. In case he left you behind and notices that you didn't attend church service or church mass, he used to force you to go wherever you'll find a church service. It didn't matter to him whether it was a Catholic or any other church. And there was this church of Akorinos or Wagidhomos where we used to be forced to go. Alikuwa anasema kama hukwenda church, you have to go join them juu hawajafunga. So at least he made us know that religion so much, because we used to go there and they used to leave very late, at least by 6. That is when they used to leave. So alikuwa anasema gutiri na kiego watio, you have to go to the church. You have to go. So he was a great churchman. The other character of my dad was that he used to love beer so much, and he loved it so much that he could brew it at home. We used to call it Moratina, and even up to now, ndio inaitwa Moratina in Kikuyu. And he could invite his friends, they come take that beer, and I believe it was one of the causes of his untimely death. Yeah, that was one of the causes of his untimely death. My mom called us one day, akatuambia, you know what kids, your dad was in the hospital na alienda akaambiwa maini yake is damaged. Yani the liver is damaged and there is no repair. So anytime, any day inaweza anguka. We didn't take that serious because we never thought that how we were seeing him very healthy and used to work daily and used to be very busy person. So we never ever imagined those words could be true. So we just took that for granted. And so there was this youth mate who came visiting at my workplace, and I started narrating to him what my mom had told us. Nikamwambia, mom ametuambia ati dad's liver is damaged. And he was like, what? Just like that. And I didn't even take that serious. And I didn't know why he took that so serious. So akaniambia, that is a very serious matter. Nikamwambia, hai, sidhani, my dad is very healthy. So he went and he was too concerned. Akaenda akaambia the other youth mates. Akamwambia, Anne's dad's liver is damaged and we need to see him urgently. This is an emergency. So the following day, akanipigia, akaniambia they are coming to visit me as youth committee. And it was so funny because I didn't even know what to explain to my dad, to my mom, to my sister. I used to stay at my sister's place. Nikamwambia, imagine niko na wageni na wananiambia wanakuja kuona dad. And she was like, kwa nini? Nikamwambia, I told someone that my dad's liver is damaged. I think amechukulia hiyo kitu kama iko serious sana. And she just released me. Nikaenda home. I told my mom that I have visitors at night. And she was like, for what? Nikamwambia wanakuja kutembelea my dad. Why? Juu walisikia alikuwa mgonjwa. I didn't even tell her it was liver problem. Nilikuwa nimewaelezea. So akaniambia, but dad is not sick. Sasa utamwambia aje? Nikamwambia wakija, they will explain themselves. So when dad came in, I was unable to tell him that he had visitors who had come and visit him, or rather to see him. So nikagojea waingie. So when they found him there, wakamsalimia and they got settled. He was like, Wanjiro, who are these visitors? Na mimi nikamwambia, dad, these are my youth mates na wamekuja kukuona. Akaniuliza, for what? Nikamwambia, there was a time I told them that you are not feeling well. Na hiyo ni kitambo sana. But I didn't tell him that it was liver problems. No, sikutaka mashida. So nikamwambia there was a time I told one of them ati ulikuwa hausikii poa na ni kitambo. So they took that serious. Wakaona wakuje kuona, wakikujulia hali. And my dad was like, what? I'm not sick. I'm very fit by the way. I'm very healthy. Akaanza kuwachekesha akifanya hivi. Look at me. I'm very healthy. I have never been sick. I have never been to the hospital. And one of them who was very wise akamwambia, dad, tumefurahia kuona you are fit, and we were concerned when Anne told us that one time you were sick, you are not feeling well. So tulikuja tu kukujulia hali, and we are very happy because now we can go and tell others that you are very healthy and you are very fit. And he was like, yes, I'm doing so well. So he became friendly to them, wakaanza kupiga stories, and he was telling them that he is a believer and he believes in God, and he is actually the chairman of the jumuiya that they were in. Halafu he requested them to sing that song that says, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was once lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So he was playing that small piano to them, and they walikuwa nacheka sana. And one of them told me, hey, your dad is funny. Your dad is so humorous. Unaweza shinda hapo ukicheka. And he escorted them kwa barabara, mpaka kwa barabara. Akawaambia muende salama na nimewapenda sana. The following morning, I was getting prepared to go to my sister's place because that is where I used to stay. And my dad was like, Wanjiro, sijui kaa ni juu nilijigamba jana usiku. I'm feeling so sickly and I need to go to the hospital. Nikamuuliza bona, because I was not used to dad going to the hospital. He never ever went to the hospital for as long as I knew him. Hakuwa anakubali kwenda hospitali. So when he told me that he will go to the hospital, nikaona ukiona dad akisema ataenda hospitali, that is something very serious. And he actually told me, I'm even vomiting blood. And the funniest part of this is that I didn't take vomiting blood as that serious. Mi nilidhani tu it's like the way he used to nosebleed. He used to nosebleed a lot. So I never took that issue very serious. So he went to the hospital and I told him, I'm going back to my sister's place because I knew ataenda atibiwe halafu arudi. So 2 days after the youth had visited our home, my other sister came and visited us very early in the morning na kulikuwa kumenyesha sana. So I was like, hey, na umekuja mapema. Kwani what is it? Akaniambia, imagine my house girl ameenda. So ni wewe nimekujia. I just laughed it off. Nikamwambia kwani anakaa aje? Anaenda asubuhi hii yote. Okay, tukaanza tu kubonga. Kumbe she was the carrier of the bad news. Akaniambia, anyway, nimekuja kukuambia my dad is normal. My dad passed on yesterday. Imagine, tulikuwa na youth leo. Kesho yake akapass. Nikamwambia what? Sasa nitaambia kina youth aje. Sasa nitawaambia nini? Na venye waliacha akiwa healthy na aliwaambia he was very fit. And it was shocking news by the way. It was so shocking. I could not imagine it. I had no tears to cry. Mi nikamwambia wacha kwanza nikule na nioge kabla hiyo kitu. Nasikianga mtu anashikwa na shock, unaanguka ama kitu kama hiyo ifike, nitakuwa at least nimekula. But it was so shocking. It was the most shocking news nishawahi receive. Somebody mlikuwa na yeye jana akakwambia ako sick, he's not feeling very well and I didn't take that so serious. Halafu the following day unaambiwa alikufa hiyo jana. That was how I received news about my dad. And you can imagine the youth. The youth hata wakashindwa kuja maombolezi. They didn't come. The very first days, they were unable to come for maombolezi because they were telling themselves, watu watasema ni sisi. Makaigana ithuĩ tũramũthethire. Watasema ni sisi tumespidisha hiyo kitu. But my mom told them, at least walikuja so that they can untie him. Maybe he was tied up. They have now untied him. And that is how my dad passed on. All this while, hatuko tunaweza imagine that he could pass on like that. And that is how much I fear seeing people taking beer. Na mi naona hao watu they will damage their liver. Na hiyo liver huanguka and they start vomiting blood. So if you are one of the partakers of beer, please be very careful. Be very careful. Isikue yako, sasa ujui iko aje. At least he went to the hospital and it was confirmed that his was damaged. How about yours? Please, it's always good to take care of your health. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know I'm coming up with more and I know you like it. Bye-bye. And please, I remind you again, if you haven't subscribed, do it right now, right away. Thank you so much.